A lot of people are excited about that. And you know, it's going to be pretty warm this weekend, I believe. So Betsy, might be a good time if you don't like the heat to stay indoors.
Right? Or if you have one of those fancy backyard projector screens,
yes.
you know, wait till it gets a little dark, put on some bug spray, socially distance with the neighbors, and watch it under the stars. Beautiful weekend to be able to do that. Temperatures are very warm still, as you saw Tiffany outside. We're still well into the 80s, inland areas. Closer to the lake, it's a little bit cooler, but still in the 80s. Beautiful evening all across the board with the clear skies continuing. We are not going to see much cloud cover at all. There will be a little wave of energy that drops through as we head through Friday evening into Saturday, but I'm really not counting on that kicking up much of a chance for rain or thunderstorms. That being said, an isolated chance is in the forecast. Meanwhile, out to the west, we just are not seeing anything happening in the central part of the U.S. as far as storm systems that would break down this pattern. And what is this pattern? Well, it's heat. Look at it's 90 right now, all the way north in Fargo, even into central Canada, seeing some very warm temperatures. Where it's warm, we're going to have not only that heat, but the humidity too. And that is really going to add to the drying effect that we have going on. Wanted to give you an update on the drought monitor. Last week, we had 12.87% of Ohio with abnormally dry conditions. Now we are getting close to 17% abnormally dry. Still mostly outside of our area with the exception of the Sandusky area and down into western sections of Huron County. But the dry conditions continue because our forecast just doesn't have much rain at all. Your National Design Mart hour by hour forecast, a little bit different kind of a view on it, has temperatures surging into the low 90s across much of the area tomorrow. Once again, we will be a little cooler along the lakeshore, but all of us enjoying that sunshine. Isolated rain chance, maybe about 10% or so. I'm not really counting on that. The rest of your Universal Windows Direct forecast has temperatures jumping after a muggy Saturday, July 4th, upper 80s. We are back into the 90s, and that is where we stay into next week with hopefully a few hit or miss rain and thunder showers that will be starting to come back into the forecast picture. But Laura, for the most part, I think it's just notable. It's just going to be plain old hot.
I know, 90s almost across the board. Betsy, thanks.